liberals do that.
We've got our next two candidates up now. Mr. Castro on the right, Mr. Rhodes on the left. Yes, he is. Now, yes, he is. Now, to start the debate, we're going to talk about the defunding of Planned Parenthood.
You already
now,
work in the field.
Mr. Castro, we're going to start with you.
Bet you want to send your family back to Puerto Rico, don't you?
How do you feel about the defunding of Planned Parenthood?
Shut up.
Cut them.
No, stop.
Defund them. They do not need to be funded by us.
Moron.
They can find outside sources
Sir,
to be funded
moron.
I'd
by.
like you to refrain from interrupting the
I
other
don't
candidate.
care what you're talking about. Shut up, no. Moron.
As I was saying
Nobody
earlier,
cares what you're saying.
I think Planned
No,
Parenthood
leave.
should be defunded.
Conservatives are the worst part of America.
Because
Get outta
Planned
here.
Parenthood,
You're terrible.
even though it is a woman's choice,
Shut
it
up.
should not be part of this U.S.
Shut
government.
up.
I have finished my
Leave.
statement. You can move on to my opponent.
Okay, Mr. Rhodes, you interrupting.
I know.
I'm going to need your opinion now.
The exact opposite of what he just said.
The exact opposite.
Yeah.
So
because-
continue funding.
Yeah, they should be continued to be funded, you know?
Okay, now, next topic for the R2 candidates right here. How do you feel about the recent issues on police brutality?
They have been terrible.
That's
It's-
the one thing I agree with him. Bravo.
They have been so bad. Like, did you just hear about the story of the woman? Not the woman, the
Did you
little
see the
girl
little girl
who just
thrown
got
out of class?
thrown out of class by
By a
police
police
because she was
officer.
on her phone.
This is the
We
one
need
issue
to
he and I are going to
fix
agree on. We need to
this
fix the police
police.
department in America.
Seriously.
Now-
There's a major issue with police brutality. I'm not saying it's all cops. I'm not saying go out and shoot up cops. But we need to get rid of the crooked cops.
I think
How
we
do
need
you
to
plan to do this? Do you plan to
we
use
need-
body cameras
Can I talk?
or completely?
Shut up. All right.
completely.
So shut up. Thank you. So we will have to send spies to the police department, make sure they're taught right, as well as strap body cameras to every single one to make sure they're not abusing their power.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Castro?
I agree with what he said, and I think retraining is more important than just body cameras. While they do need body cameras, they need to be retrained, mentally and or physically, because if you've seen the condition our police force is in,
They're mentally.
very many are
They have-
overweight and
they have
mentally
some-
unstable.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I did say have spies to make sure they're trained right. So
Okay,
you
candidates.
kind of knew what I meant.
Okay, candidates. Great discussion. Now
Yeah.
we're going to move on to our next topic.
Are you?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Now, our next topic, my very, very nice, non-interrupting candidates, is immigration. Now, Mr. Castro, Mr. Rhodes started last time, so now we're going to start on you. What are your views on immigration?
Well, I think we need to tighten up the borders a little bit. Not necessarily close off America from imports and exports, but we should tighten up and check who is coming through more thoroughly.
So restrict the flow of people.
Restrict the flow of those who are allowed in and those who are allowed out.
Okay. Now, how do you plan to do this?
Okay, so here is my plan. I'm going to challenge Mexico to the biggest game of Jenga ever. I'm going to have them build the board, and once they built it on their border, I'm going to look at them, I'm going to go, I don't want to play anymore. And then they built the wall for us.
Now, what
Bada
do
bing, bada boom.
you do if they put the game up?
If they put the game up, like if they put it away,
You gonna shoot them?
yeah, shoot us.
Amazing idea. Okay. Now, Mr. Rhodes, what are your views on immigration?
This moron. It hurts my ears every time a word comes out of his mouth.
Same way I feel to you,
Okay,
Mr.
I
Rhodes.
need you to refrain
So-
from insulting the other candidate, please.
I can't. Sorry. But okay. Okay.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Rhodes, Mr. Rhodes, Mr.
Oh,
Rhodes,
you hear
Miss-
that?
Mr. Rhodes,
You
please,
hear that?
Mr. Rhodes, please.
Mr.
control your
Rhodes, please
voice.
continue
Did
with
you
your
hear
point.
that, though?
Yes, I did. We're gonna bleep it out, and he'll probably die after this. But, Mr. Rhodes, I need you to continue your statement.
Anyway, he's such a moron. The amount of immigrant.
Are you even from America?
I can't even talk. Immigrants.
Mr.
I'm not. I'm
Ethiopian,
black.
Would you show us
I'm obviously
would
black,
you,
so no.
Would you show us your birth certificate?
Yeah, I would if I had it. But
But it says Kenya on it.
yeah, it does. It says South
Okay,
Africa.
Mr. Rhodes,
But
please continue your statement.
sorry, he's a moron.
Yeah, stop interrupting him.
Thank you. No. Anyway, we have a good amount of immigrants coming in, and it's all fine. We don't need to build a wall. We're done with this bullshit. You are fucking Trump reject, So go back to Puerto Rico from where you belong, and we can leave our immigrants here, except this one. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Okay, that was a great discussion. Now we're gonna
No,
move
it's not
on.
because I had to hear my idiotic.
Oh, you
Only
shut
talk-
up.
Okay,
Shut up.
shut up.
Let-
Now we're gonna talk about the use of the U.S. military and how much we spend on it. So, Mr. Rhodes, what are your feels on the U.S.'s use of military?
Too much. I feel like what we do, we try to send out too many troops, and just shut up, you little. He's a child. All right. So we try to send out too many troops. We try to take over, which in turn causes more problems. Such a child causes more problems. Instead, we should just talk it out. Use our words more.
So you
Our
want us
brains.
to use peace a lot more?
Yeah. We don't need to spend so much money on the military. We have other needs for that. Like
Okay, so
welfare.
what do you think we should spend our money on then instead of the military?
Help people.
Like what? So welfare?
Welfare.
Okay.
Planned Parenthood.
He only says that because he's black.
Minority too.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Castro, what are your views on the U.S.'s?
You sure you want to
We
go on all
don't
this?
spend enough
sleeping?
on the military.
We don't spend
We
enough.
need to increase spending. We need to insert ourselves in every
Shut up.
situation and show that
That is so
America is
stupid.
strong.
Oh my
That
God.
America will not back
It's gonna
down.
get us killed.
You're aware that we already have the strongest military right now, as
And
it
we
is.
need to prove it. Right now, we all talk.
If we,
I am
he's
good
gonna
friends
have
with
us
President
blow
Obama.
someone up, and we're gonna die.
First day
We're
out in
gonna
office,
die.
we're gonna nuke China.
And then we're gonna. Okay.
So you want to nuke over 1 billion people?
Yep, there's too many of them Chinese anyways.
Do realize, in turn, you're gonna have the whole Asian population
Decimated.
come around and.
I highly
Try to-
doubt that because me and Kim Jong-un are very good friends. He and I actually watched the interview together. He has a wonderful sense of humor.
You're a fucking moron.
Okay. Next topic.
You sure you want to go with
Welfare.
all this bleeping? Because like half of it is just cuss words.
Okay. Let's go to welfare
Just-
now.
His
Mr.
favorite
Castro,
topic.
what are your views
You're a
on
minority.
welfare?
views?
Your
You are a
views
minority.
on welfare.
My views on welfare are
That's great. Shut up.
Thank you.
Mr. Rose, what are your views on welfare?
They help the people. There's nothing but that. They only help the people. His views are ignorant and nobody cares.
So you don't
They
think they help our economy in any way?
No.
You think they help our economy?
Yep.
But what do you
Are
think
they
about the
helping our
accusations
economy
that
if we
welfare?
are simply allowing them not to work and paying them not to work and sit around
Shut
the house
up.
so
No
they can
one's
collect their
talking to you.
welfare
Okay,
check?
what were you saying?
What do you think
No.
about the statements that people make that welfare makes people too dependent on the government? Do you
That-
think we put a little too much into our
No.
welfare and
No,
not?
we do not. We don't put enough.
So, okay. Now, Castro, now we'll go to your views because he seems very one-sided. We want to hear the other side.
And here the other side.
I am a hardcore liberal. Of course I'm one side.
Okay,
We
Mr.
spend
Rhodes.
too much on welfare. We should cut welfare in half. Maybe not even half. Let's cut it 3/4 of the way down. Because it is much too much money being spent on welfare in the poor of America and is simply allowing them to sit and check and collect their welfare check from week to week. They don't work, they don't do anything.
Okay, great discussion. Now I have one more question for both of you to end this video with. Okay, this whole debate, it is going to be huge. But okay, candidates. Now a final issue, very controversial. Okay, how do you feel about the Supreme Court's decision to legalize gay marriage?
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
This
okay.
was
Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, we're gonna do
It has
paper rock.
destroyed
No.
the sanctity.
We're gonna do paper rock scissors to see who goes first. No best 2 out of 3. First go, first win.
Anyway, because I'm smarter than you.
Billions.
I do. Hey, tell me when you haven't bankrupt 4 times.
I'm not Trump.
Yeah, you are. You're his equivalent, except you're the reject.
Okay, just keep going.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Anyway, that was a great decision for our country, as it allowed people to be able to explore their own sexualities and allow them to do whatever they want and not be persecuted for it. Besides, that idiot Kim Davis who thinks
She was a hero. She
Shut
is
up!
a
No
hero.
one's talking to you. Anyway, she thinks she can just take her religion over government, but she chose to be the government official. So she just I don't even have words for her. Just give it to him.
Imbecile?
More than that.
Fuckpod?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Mr. Castro, what are your views on the Supreme Court's decision to legalize gay marriage?
Oh, Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ.
Why are you acting like an old black lady?
Yeah, for real.
It has destroyed the sanctity of marriage in
Puerto
the
Rican,
U.S.
not black lady.
How
I want
is it
marriage
destroyed
between a
the
man
sanctity?
and a woman. A man and a woman, as God put it in the
Did you
Bible.
hear him?
Not between
It's
two
the free-
men.
it's the land
not
of the
between
free.
two women.
Did you hear him?
Excuse me, sir. Well,
Land of
it's-
the free
Did
to
you
an
hear him?
extent. I did. I don't want to walk outside and see two
Let him
I'ma
ask
say
the
two
question.
making out with each other on the side.
Let him ask the question.
Or grinding on each other when I go to a
Let
party. It
him
is
ask.
disgusting.
Plus, if it was a man and a woman on snogging each other in public, you'd have no problem with it.
Oh no, I'd probably record it. That's hot.
And two lesbians aren't?
I didn't say that
lesbian,
wasn't. I
lesbian
just said
porn,
that they shouldn't be
lesbian
able to be
porn
married.
is one of the most popular categories.
Yeah, lesbian porn is extremely good. Are you gay?
This debate- this
He's
debate-
gay. He's gay. Ha! Ha!
Is that bad?
He's
Is
gay.
that bad?
Yes.
I
Did you
thought
hear
you
his
were-
statement?
I thought you were
Did you
liberal.
just
No,
hear his
he's calling you a hypocrite. He's calling you a
I
hypocrite.
am not a hypocrite.
You shut up,
Yeah,
you
you
stupid.
are.
I do not
Okay,
think
everybody.
it's another
You're
man.
gay.
This
Okay,
debate is over. This
okay.
debate is
This
over.
debate is over.
He's
We are out
gay.
of time.
He just said he hates
We are out of time, everybody. I'm gonna have to let the
just said he
candidates go.
hates gay.
There's gonna be a lot of bleeping, Mr. Stacy. I apologize for this in advance. Well, this is gonna be the end of the video. Never mind. Bye.